This is Round 2 Wrestling. I am your host, SlimmDa KID. I personally want to thank you for tuning into this brand new episode here on the 18th of March, 2025. A lot of information is going to be thrown at you in today's episode, so we are going to forego any pomp, circumstance, or formalities, and we're going to jump right into this brand new Round 2 Wrestling episode for you, the fan, presented by YouTube.com and Spreaker.com. Without any further ado, this is Round 1, the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill, brought to you by CagesideSeats.com. After rumors circulated online over the weekend about WWE's Shinsuke Nakamura leaving the promotion, none of Fightful's sources, quote, had heard anything to lend credibility, end quote, to the rumor. Amid reports of past backstage issues involving Jade Cargill, Fightful says her time at SmackDown last week was incident-free. Brian Williams, a producer for the WWE 2K video game franchise, told PW Insider that it was WWE President Nick Khan who pushed to add New Jack as a playable character in a DLC for the new WWE 2K25 video game. Miro and CJ Perry are back together as a couple, as reported by TMZ. Inside sources say WWE has shown strong interest in signing free agent Jeff Cobb. In fact, one source claims that Cobb is, quote, already on WWE's internal roster, end quote. According to Fightful Select, Luchasaurus, aka Killswitch, was seen backstage at the AEW Revolution pay-per-view earlier this month. Fightful Select says San Diego, California is currently under consideration to host Survivor Series 2025 later this year. PW Nexus claims Aleister Black is expected to make his return to WWE on the first episode of SmackDown following WrestleMania 41. Despite some initial talk of him being injured, Fightful Select says AEW Scorpio Sky is fine and healthy and simply waiting to be used by the promotion. That concludes Round 1. Let's keep this brand new Round 2 Wrestling episode moving right along by jumping right into Round 2. This is Pro Wrestling News. 39-year-old pro wrestler tragically experiences cardiac event during match.
Oh my God!
Professional wrestler Vince Steele has died after suffering a cardiac event during a match on Sunday, March 16th, the Brooklyn-based wrestling promotion Bree Combination Wrestling announced Monday. Steele was performing in a four-way match when the medical emergency occurred, according to PW Insider. Fightful, another pro wrestling news outlet, confirmed the initial report by PW Insider, and they themselves reported that Steele experienced a quote-unquote cardiac event. BCW shared a statement on social media mourning the loss. Quote, "Despite their rapid response and the best efforts of first responders, we tragically lost Vince," end quote. BCW's statement continued. Quote, "This is an unimaginable loss, and we ask for patience and respect as we process this tragedy. We will share more details in the coming days on how we plan to honor Vince's incredible legacy," end quote. We here at Round 2 Wrestling offer our condolences to BCW and any and all surviving friends and family of the Vince Steele family as they get through this terrible and horrific situation. More WWE title belts coming to globally watched sport, this time based in Europe.
Oh my God!
WWE has announced the launch of new European Football Legacy Championship title belts. Last Friday morning, the company issued a press release and some photos to unveil the new WWE European Football Legacy Championships. From WWE.com, quote, WWE, part of TKO Group Holdings, today unveiled exclusive WWE Legacy title belts featuring the official branding and colors of 13 major European football clubs, including Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Celtic FC, Rangers FC, BVB Dortmund, Chelsea FC, Tottenham Hotspur, Aston Villa, West Ham United, Manchester United, and Manchester City, end quote. The WWE Legacy title belts, representing a select group of the biggest football clubs in the world, are emblazoned with the unique colors and official markings of each team. The collection follows the release of officially licensed NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and collegiate WWE Legacy title belts. The European Football WWE Legacy title belts are available to pre-order now from Euroshop, WWE Shop, and Fanatics, and will be available to purchase through select club shops and WWE live event venues soon. Complete episode guide with full descriptions available for upcoming Dark Side of the Ring Season 6.
Oh my God!
The return of Dark Side of the Ring continues to draw closer with each day. Last Thursday, Vice TV released the complete episode guide with full descriptions for each episode scheduled to air as part of Season 6 of the new Dark Side of the Ring, which returns with season premiere episode on March 25th, 2025 at 10/9 Central on Vice TV. Round 2 Wrestling has these exclusive episodes and a very short description for you, the fan, to hear before the episode's actual release. These include Mick Foley, Hell in a Cell. Foley reviews the 1998 pay-per-view match. Blood Fire and the Original Sheik, the story of the Detroit, Michigan pro wrestler. Tony Atlas, Too Much, Too Soon, following the life of wrestling's first black star. Becoming Muhammad Hassan, post 9/11 WWE's most controversial character and the man who decided to take it on. Hot Stuff, Eddie Gilbert, Booker, Showman, and Ticking Time Bomb. Big Van Vader, the talent and famous rage of pro wrestling's very own monster. The Scream Queen, Daphne. Shannon Spruill becomes a cult star as Daphne in the Squared Circle. The original superstar Billy Graham. Steroid abuse and a feud with the McMahons keeps Graham grounded. Ludwig Borga, the Hellraiser from Helsinki, real name Tony Holm, a Finnish wrestling bad guy turned real-life racist politician. Truth Lies and Billy Jack Haynes, an 80s wrestling star. Billy Jack Haynes' life of violence and mystery leads to his current situation. Prison. That is the end of round 2. Let's continue this brand new episode by moving right into round 3, title matches. However, warning, this next segment may contain spoilers for matches not yet televised or announced, including pay-per-view results from the following promotions: AEW, Ring of Honor, WWE, NXT, TNA, NWA, MLW, GCW, DEFY, AAA, CMLL, New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Japan Pro Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Noah, Stardom, RevPro, etc., etc. Here we go. TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boys, defeated Fraxium to retain the TNA World Tag Team titles. NXT champion Oba Femi defeated Moose to retain the NXT championship. NXT Women's Champion versus NXT Women's North American Championship. Stephanie Vacure defeated Julia to become double NXT champion. TNA World Heavyweight Champion Joe Hendry defeated Ryan Nemeth to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. TNA World Heavyweight Champion Joe Hendry defeated Hammerstone to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. The Street Profits defeated #DIY to become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. The Personal Concierge, Ash by Elegance and Heather by Elegance, defeated TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Champions Spitfire to become the new TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Champions. TNA Knockouts champions Masha Slamovich defeated Cora Jade to retain the TNA Knockouts Championship. TNA X Division champion Moose defeated Jeff Hardy to retain the TNA X Division Championship. NWA World Heavyweight Champion Thom Latimer defeated Bishop Dreyer to retain the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Wonder of Stardom champion Starlight Kid defeated Konami to retain the Wonder of Stardom Championship. GCW Tag Team Champions Garbage Daddies defeated the Legion of Rot to retain the GCW Tag Team titles. GCW Champion Effie defeated Slade to retain the GCW Championship. Clark Connors defeated Starboy Charlie to become the new DEFY World Champion. Young Guns defeated RevPro Undisputed British Tag Team Champions Connor Mills and Jay Joshua to become the new RevPro Undisputed British Tag Team Champions. RevPro Undisputed British Cruiserweight Champion Will Caven defeated Robbie X and Stephen Wolf to retain the RevPro Undisputed British Cruiserweight Championship. RevPro Undisputed British Heavyweight Champion Michael Oku defeated One Called Manders to retain the RevPro Undisputed British Heavyweight Championship. JCW World Champion Masha Slamovich defeated Matthew Justice to retain the JCW Championship. GCW World Tag Team Champions Garbage Daddies defeated the Batiri to retain the GCW World Tag Team titles. GCW Ultraviolent Champion Matt Tremont defeated Beastman to retain the GCW Ultraviolent Championship. WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker defeated Finn Balor to retain the WWE Intercontinental Championship. That is the end of Round 3 and pro wrestling title matches. Be sure to listen to this episode again in case you missed any of those title match results. Let's conclude this brand new Round 2 wrestling episode with a fan and producer favorite, Round 4, Did You Know? Did you know are little bits of information and facts about the wrestling world you may or may not have known about. You gotta love the bell. Did you know Dino Bravo is credited with coming up with Tino Santana's signature catchphrase, Arriba, with a fist pump? Did you know Ricky Steamboat came up with the idea for The Undertaker to place his opponents into a body bag at the conclusion of his matches? Did you know at his wedding, wrestling legend Giant Haystacks stood 6'11" and weighed 700 pounds? His bride, Rita, stood 5'2" and weighed a whopping 98 pounds. Did you know WWE spent over $50,000 on Eric Bischoff's makeup for the Billy and Chuck wedding segment? Did you know Trish Stratus wrestled the last match in the WWF and the first match for the WWE? That is the end of this particular Round 2 wrestling episode here on the 18th of March 2025. I am your host, SlimmDa KID, and I personally want to thank you for tuning into this episode. Tune in next week as I bring you more news, more rumors, and more results from the world of professional wrestling.